welcome back. It's time to return. We're almost done, too. It's time to go back and to the future in Oracle of Ages. It's been a while since we played this, and I think it's just about time, dude. So, yeah, let's hop back in. Alright, well, welcome back. Yeah, it's time to return, and I'm excited to check out the next dungeon, because from what I've seen in the guide, there's not much content left. We have to get an Essence of the Past, which it seems it's not even its own dungeon, it's something else. Or maybe it is a dungeon, I don't know. But we're very close to the end of the game, and I'm excited to beat this because, like I said, this is both Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. I'm gonna play both back to back, and I don't care what you say. I enjoy these games thoroughly, even though it's my first time playing through. Oh man, this is classic Zelda at its best.
Tale of giants ruin southeast in the sea and no return.
Skeletor voice. Well, we're on a ship of pirates. If you go to the ruins out east, you can never return. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Alright, once again this bit where I play a silly tune for them.
Captain isn't thinking about a thing. How long have we been adrift? Sailing the seas is every man's dream. It was great to so gallantly sail after me dreams. But we got stuck in this sea of storms, and can't get out. You got the solar scale sea charm. Hey, that could calm the sea of storms. I'll bet you give me that solar scale.
Sorry. I don't think I can. Okay. I thought he'd say something about it. Yeah, take it. We just played Golden Sun Randomizer recently, and had this exact same plot mechanic. Oh, me lucky charm helps the boat stay afloat.
Thank you, you're a good man. Ahoy, mateys. We're off to Holodrum, the land of seasons.
Oh, foreshadowing. Aye, aye, sir.
Thank you. Now we can escape these seas. Take this as a sign of me thanks. It's a jewel called the Tokay Eyeball. Said to be the thing that opens the way to the ancient tomb. I don't know if it's true or not, though.
Okay, he went from pirate to a different kind of pirate. Like two pirates, but I don't know, whatever. Located somewhere else on the seas. Got the Tokay Eyeball, the treasure of the deep. They just kicked me off.
It really helps us out. Aye, we found that Tokay Eyeball on Crescent Island. Maybe you should head that way. We're off now, ahoy mateys. Aye aye sir.
Okay. I'm just having a little too much fun with that one. So what the hell is this then? What, treasure? Another ring, nice. I feel like the deeper we get into the game, the more the game's like, okay, screw gacha seeds, just take them. There's so many of them, just take them. Take them, damn it. But yeah, we really are pretty close to the end of this. How the fuck do I get back, though? What? How do I transport self back? Oh, that's right. Wow, I was literally thinking of this earlier. I was like, I could probably just go left right away so I don't forget which way it is to exit. And then I immediately forgot that it was there. Nice. Well, we have to go to Tokay Island, apparently. I'm not really caught up in the guide, but that makes sense. Apparently there's two magical rings over here. I might have missed one, but you know what, at this point I'm not too concerned about it. Unless it's a super secret one like the Like ring or something. I don't know if that's a big secret, but it's hilarious nonetheless. So, this way? As much as I enjoy these games, they are incredibly maze-like sometimes. So is it this? Where am I meant to go? Do you want this? You want this Tokay eyeball? Me, the one who dropped it. You don't need to mention me. No, that's just the shield guy. This guy has nothing to do with this. He's gonna live out the rest of his life. Just unbeknownst to this quest. Okay. I think I've gotten these ones, actually. The game wants me to take my raft. The guide wants me to take my raft in this game. Why? Oh. I don't need the raft. It's... I guess whoever made this guide just really needed it for convenience sake or something. I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, it just spawns here. Okay. I see. That's nice. The Tokay figured out how to make rafts. We gotta do this. Those eyes shaking does not fit very well, but alright. Yeah, show your courage, wisdom, and power. The road to the path shall then open. Welcome, friends. The door of fate shall open. Which is it? Pegasus, there we go. I honestly don't know where that's from, I just recognize it from Moist Critical's donation notification. Oh, that's a cool rhyme. I do recognize the game that's featured in that notification, but I don't remember the name of it. Maybe it's from that game, I'm not sure. Oh, I've completely fucked myself. Just in time for Destroy Deck December, am I right, chat? Okay, just had to pop that joke out again. Easy comedy. Oh my god, so Zan clipped my stream the other day, and holy shit, it was 30 seconds of pure unadulterated comedy. I loved it. When we were checking out Escaped Chasm, man, that was awesome. Shout out. I kept looking at the clip and I'm fucking laughing my ass off. No, 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 I promise. No, I promise it's funny. Okay, what am I meant to do here? Is this some secret walking puzzle? Surely I can't switch places with this. No. Wisdom, power, and courage. You know what? It probably is. God damn it, it is. I'm gonna have to walk blindly now. Fuck. Immediately. Alright. I see. Maybe the pedestals can act as lamplights for us? No, not that way. Honestly, why am I even going that way? If this works, fuck, never mind. Alright, I guess it was meant to be. This is where the hero dies. This is one of those where it wants you to go into pitch black darkness to find your way. Oh my god, it's so... this room is so huge. Wow. That's incredible. Kudos to whoever came up with this. Get out of here, bats. I have a job to do. Yeah, naturally it has to go up, and then it probably goes right again. But if I know Zelda Capcom well enough, they probably want me to go left. Yeah. There could be alternate pathways, too, who knows. Yeah, it's probably gonna go up again, because going down is just stupid right now. Unless they want to Ultra Giga Hard. So it's probably up, and I'm gonna fall, because it's like to the left one tile. Yup. Yup. I just saw it there. It was me sliding off that perfect corner I just said. Nice. Alright, well I've devised a strategy for that pretty well. Watch, I'm gonna scroll down in the guide and it's gonna show me how to get through it. No. Never mind. I keep forgetting this is Zelda Dungeon. They... shout out to them, but they also kind of like half-ass everything. I use them for Ocarina of Time randomizer, which I never finished, by the way, but I've used them in a previous randomizer too that I played off stream. Nonsensical. it gives you everything. There's pictures and good descriptions, but when you need to find anything, it's completely not helpful somehow. I don't know what it is about Zelda Dungeon. I mean, I guess for like your first playthrough, but for randomizer and finding checks, no, it was completely worthless. Oh! I thought I was being such a gamer, and then I offed myself, bro. I need to remember to keep pulling out these Wimmy Wham Wham Wazzle Pegasus seeds. I just had to say it. Epic reference. Oh yeah, so I've said I've been drawing a little bit more lately. I just want to get back into the practice of it. Hold on, let me take care of these guys before I try and show it on stream. But I made a small drawing of Yoki from Dweller's Empty Path. I enjoyed that game so much, and I thought that character was so cool. I was like, you know what, this will be good practice. So here, let me show this on stream really quick. I thought it was fucking... I don't know, just really good quick practice was what I thought. Anyone else streamer like his own art? What folder have I put all this shit in? Is it new folder? Yeah, it's new folder, of course it is. Here it is. So yeah, it was just a really quick drawing, but you know, it's based on reference, so it's not as good as what the reference picture was, but I had fun drawing it. So yeah, just wanted to show that earlier, but I forgot, so I remembered for now. How the fuck am I gonna do this dungeon? I could light all these Gyptos on fire, but there's actually no point right now. Probably just stack them up and go slow. Really, the big thing is those spiky boys. So maybe I pull my shield out after going fast. Just let it tink tink. We'll see. Like, where are you at, though? Oh, it kinda works. The shield is so big now, I love it. Oh, that was some Bomberman level difficulty right there. I'm gonna get attacked by 6 different things. Oh my god! Did you see that? All of my HP dropped so fast. Wow. This is a cursed dungeon. I'm glad to be here, though. Let me just like, see if I can get more HP really quick somewhere. That's right, I can't use my sword underwater. I want to say outdated Zelda game, but I'm pretty sure no Zelda game ever lets you harvest stuff underwater. So I don't know what I'm thinking of. Nothing? You got absolutely nothing in here. Really? What? How have I been regaining HP on this island before? I'm completely puzzled by it. I'm filtered. This puzzle's filtering me. What? Oh my god. Here, I thought I was gonna attack the Tokay and he was gonna drop a heart. Holy shit. Yeah. There's that quest objective I did. Nothing? You? You again? I can't even buy a shield from that guy now. I don't think Likes can steal the level 2 shield. What's up? Buy something, a shield for 100 rupees? I already have it. Doesn't even say anything special about it. Alright, for this one I might just save state, so I can keep high HP, because this is really a filter dungeon. I'm saying it as a joke, but... Dude, it's totally legit filtering me! I'm molding! Oh, that was cool. There's a little sparkle effect that happens whenever you use the Pegasus seeds. That's cool. Anything else? Just lots of loot? LOL. Alright. Let's just head back. I'll pop a save really quick, I guess. Can I swim fast? No. Oh, but I keep it. That's cool.
So the courage, wisdom, and power, the road to the past shall then open. unlimited.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna save. I'm like not in the mood for bullshit tonight. Because I'm gonna play Metroid Fusion later tonight. And I've been fucking... I was raging at that like 2 streams ago that I played it. It's fun. It's just... I was being really stupid with the boss and didn't understand its mechanics right away. So I was like, my fucking day sucked. Anyway. I mean, to be real, it did. My day sucked that day, so... There's a true Bomberman strat. How much HP can I keep? Yeah! So smooth. Electric shape. There's a fairy in here? How did that happen? What? I haven't seen that yet. Okay, now for the big stupid part. At least I remember most of this. But goddamn, this is a weird one. Oh, I guess I don't. Is it really the bottommost? Oh, okay. Fuck. I was just about to stop, too. Stop, streamer. Can't tell you how many times I've, like, years ago, whenever I was streaming on YouTube, people would just, like, pop in the chat and say, stop. Like, nothing else, or just stop it. Like, what? Stop playing, bro. Bro. So it's, like, right here? Fuck. A little closer than that, okay. That one was just all on me. Nice. As long as I don't have low HP sound effect, I'll be fine. This one actually feels like it's a little wider. Get away from me. This type of enemy in this area is just so heinous. So it's here. I'm like, okay, I was just on the edge of it. Fuck, I still was! Unless it's right next to that. The way I keep falling, the pattern in which I fall, seems to hint towards there being a platform very close by. Okay, so this one's like either 2x2 or 1x2. Like Plank! My favorite edit in Epi... My favorite Ed, Edd and Eddy episode was always the Jib episode. It's just some invisible, like, imaginary friend. And everybody's getting their fucking ass whooped by it. That was a fucking legendary episode. Even Melonhead and the Plank Wonder got defeated by Jib. Like, that's saying something, bro. God damn it. Why is this so stupid? Literally not gonna feel bad if I load save. This is such a fucking filter, dude. It's gotta be right next to it, okay. What? How? What? You're okay, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. I'm pulling off like the sick nasty strats now. I don't give a flying fuck. Flying fuck. So how doth this work? I'm just gonna fucking run for it. It ain't dead. Why am I even bothering? Yeah, just do some fucking crazy shit. That's all it took. I just had to whip out some crazy shit. Nice. Fuck yeah. That's gaming right there. If you don't know what the word means, like my friend doesn't really understand the definition of the word meme. So me and some other friends have tried to explain it to her several times. It's just the same thing. What are these guys doing here? Okay, there do be something here. I'm just gonna dig first, and if nothing happens, I'm gonna travel through time. I was thinking about this earlier. Would you rather take like a secret potion that was given to you, I don't know, by like either the government or, I don't know, some science company or something. And they're like, it'll let you live up to 200 years, but you can't talk about it, and our company might disappear. Like, it's that illegal. And then they're like, but if we survive, we might come back and let you drink the 500-year potion, and then maybe the 1,000-year potion. Would you do that? But, like, like, you can't fucking talk about it. And people are just like, dude, how old are you? Either that, or you get the ability to time travel, but you can only go to 1,000 places. But you can stay there as long as you want. You can, like, revisit most of them. I think that's a pretty technical one, because it's sort of the similar number. You could spend, like, arguably a year in each place. Go to 1,000 places. I'm just joking at this point, but... Yeah, I was just thinking about that earlier, and I'm sure there's some way you could maybe live to 200 by being a time traveler just that way. I don't know how, but maybe, I don't know, just eating like fucking nutrient paste all the time. And sitting in like a healing oven or something, you know, some weird future tech. So you'd be able to live pretty long, arguably. I mean, no guarantees. You might fucking go in, travel forward in the future, and then end up in fucking Fallout New Vegas, you know? I didn't mean to hit the button that time. God damn it. But see, with the elixir potion that lets you live 1,000 years or 1,500 years or 2,000 years or whatever, what if there was a stipulation that you never can time travel? So, like, this company comes to you with this decision, and they're like, okay, you can either gain the ability to time travel right now, you might be able to live for a good long while, or we let you just straight up, like... I keep fucking hitting the button. God damn it. Okay. Wow, this is quite the bit. So this company, theoretical company, comes to you, or like government organization, and they say, we'll give you this choice, but if you decide to live for 1,000, maybe if you decide to live for 500 to 2,000 years, you cannot commune with the time travelers, because now you know that you have this option. One day you're gonna run into the time travelers. So, I feel like it's a win-lose deal. I feel like you have to take the time travel part of the deal instead, because, I don't know, I'm a Doctor Who fan. At some point, you're gonna go renegade against the original inceptors of the idea, you know? How am I getting warped back here, too? I'm just barely missing this. So yeah, at some point, yes, you might be able to, like, figure out some formula of both, like, physical, mental, nutritional, fitness, etc., combining all of these factors to, like, live until a decent period longer than a normal human. Maybe not even 1,000 time travels, you know, maybe unlimited. But if you steal it from the corporation, then what happens then? Let's try this one. It's so far out of the way, I don't know which one to pick. It's probably bottom right, though. Like, the farthest bottom right. Yeah, that's sending me all the way on the outer edge. This genuinely doesn't look like an area that's accessible, but to be fair, I haven't been to this zone in one timeline, so let's see. Yeah, arguably you would become a renegade at some point and fuck with the original corporation or, you know, the government's timeline whenever that happened. To whatever benefit. But arguably you'd be able to steal the 1,000 years, 2,000 years youth serum or whatever. So at that point, yeah. It just depends on your skills, so it's a win-win deal with the time travel scenario. And it's a lose deal, unless I don't know. Unless you want to die younger or something. But just imagine being the guy that takes the potion, right? For the next, like, 2,000 years, all of the people you know around you are like, dude, I time traveled to the Himalayas in 2700. It was so cool, bro. And you're like, God fucking damn it, Greg. It's the year 5,400. I don't care anymore. You'd be stuck. I guess, theoretically, you could go against the grain in that timeline too and be like, well, I'm gonna steal a time machine. I may live to be 4,000 years old, but I can break the law if I want and steal a time machine. You know what? I just created Doctor Who with this theoretical paradox. Never mind. Forget everything I said, I'm just being a Doctor Who fanboy. There we go. Bit concluded. Hey, welcome Olivia. I want to pronounce your full username, but I don't know how to say it. I don't know French. Give please. Olivia 103 Triforce. Oh, that's such a cute Miku. Take energy. Hype. I've been loving posting give energy, take please, and take please, give energy, because it embodies what I believe in, you know, give and take back. Hi, how you doing tonight? We're just trying to find whatever this is. I went through the ancient crypt. I thought I would have the save state, but to get through it, I just did some sick, nasty jumping tricks. We pronounce Olivia Le-Do-Sir. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm still ruining the pronunciation somehow, but thank you for clarifying. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome to you and anybody joining right now, and everybody who's been here. I hope you're enjoying so far tonight. I probably should scroll down in the guide, to be fair. Wait, is this... Wait. Ancient Tomb 2.0. Okay. Ah, it is a separate dungeon. Okay. I'm totally down for this. That's such a cute heart Unicode symbol. I'm gonna copy that and steal it. I wish a lot of programs had Unicode integration. Or at least, like, backwards compatible. Because I love the old style ASCII version. It looks so cool. Some of them, though, are incredibly cursed. Like the full circular smiley face one. Any variation of it. It just looks so cursed. Really close to the end? You think I could beat this in one session? I have no concept of where I am in terms of progress aside from dungeons. I know I have Dungeon 8 next, and then we have the final dungeon. Hype! That's a big hype. As much as I've enjoyed this, I can't wait to beat it. I think it's been very fun, but I can't wait to have less puzzles. Seasons is gonna be a blast, I think. By the way, whenever I copy-pasted that, Discord just automatically converted it into, like, the big red heart emoji. Emoticon, whatever. On any percent, we don't enter inside 7th and 8th final dungeon for the speedrun. Really? That's absurd. I'm a complete idiot. I'm a buffoon? I'm a baboon. What? I'm just gonna do this again. See if anything changed. I cannot believe that just happened. Not only did it unlock something over there, but I got sent back again. Okay. Can I move all of these? I can't believe I did that so many times consecutively. Well, I guess if we're doing diggy diggy hole, just 1 rupee, huh? What the hell is this? I've been seeing too many Deltarune references lately. I feel like it just looks like a Ralsei. What the hell are these? Is that... are those Lionels? Oh no. I have 2.5 hearts. Lionels with big knives. Dual-wielding knives. What? And they shoot arrows. Yeah, these are Lionels, alright. Didn't really know what the name of them was until I played Breath of the Wild, honestly. Alice 5. No, every time I see Alice emotes. Alice H5 from Alice HK8. Anytime I see an Alice HK8 emote, I'm like, damn, that is some fire artwork. Stumbling over my tongue, and I'm not even reading stuff right now. What is this? Kind of reminds me of Sahasrara from Link to the Past as well. Although you don't really see much of his sprite. I don't know, I just think of him as like an ancient sage, and that's what this statue looks a little like. Alice is a Link to the Past speedrunner. She's nice as you. You are nice. We like having nice people in this stream. We treat each other kindly. Okay, we have different palette swapped Lionels in this same area. Interesting. Oh! Wow, I felt like I was very close to the end of this maze. Whoa, wait a sec. What the fuck? It sends me all the way back here. What? What? A giga confusion. What just happened? Oh, I have to resurface. I was so confused. So confused. Don't need to be 15 people to spend a great time. I thought I saved. I guess this area sends me back to that? Or... yeah, maybe I just hit continue and that's why it didn't take me back to the most recent checkpoint. That's fine. It can just be one person. There doesn't even have to be anybody here. We can have 100 people. We can have 1,000. We can have just 1 or 2. I'm always having a blast and I'm glad to see you anytime someone's here, and especially if we have a bit of time to chat. It's always fun to talk with people. I had a nice conversation with my friend last night, and I was just goated. I took a break from streaming last night because I had a lot of photoshopping to do for all the VOD thumbnails on YouTube. And we were just chatting while I was photoshopping, so I had a blast talking with him. I mean, sometimes it's just nice to talk. It's fun. It's a bit of fun. Oh! Okay, I see why palette swap happened, because they are slightly more dangerous. But also, kind of weird to see 2 variations of the same enemy for the first time you see them. Alright, level 8, Ancient Tomb. Let's go ahead and save really quick. I need to take a drink, I'm feeling a little parched. Don't save and quit. There we go. Save and continue. I'm thirsty right now. So has this always been a feature of this game? I don't quite remember. Have the statues always stared at you, or is it only after a certain dungeon? This is the hardest dungeon? Alright. It has a very cool theme. Oh, nice, a fairy right away. Cool theme as in, like, art style, but the music is interesting, too. Cool musical theme as well. Well, I have Sword Beam right now. Oh, boost, take damage. This is the only good Sword Beam you'll ever see, whenever it just fucking instantly hits something and does extra damage. Otherwise, it's, you know, just kind of a meh ability throughout basically every game. Be gone, boo. No, it's okay, it's just, I feel like you don't really see it very much in the 3D games, where it would have the highest application. You have to be careful with your buttocks, okay? Gotta watch my ass, huh? Be careful of thine buttocks. What you say, owl? Open your ears to the sound of a sword against the wall. Ooh. We're searching for bombable walls. Well, this is gonna take 900 years. Ah, classic Zelda mechanic. Whenever I play Zelda 1 on stream, I'm gonna be using a guide. There is absolutely no way I'm gonna spend like 18 hours slaying Octoroks just so I can afford bombs to check every single map tile. There's no way. That game is insane with it. I feel like I'm going insane looking for these. I still have 10 bombs. That is absurd to me. It looks like it opens to the left-hand side, and that's where I checked first. Honestly, I didn't hear a difference, but let's just check. Do you see that? Oh, that was such a sick track. Wow, I'm lucky I found that right away. Get out of here. Floor Masters, don't you dare try and send me back. I'll never go back. How? You can tell I'd probably be really bad at Bomberman. I'm not really much of a fan of OG Bomberman. I like the 3D games better. But of course, if you've been here for a very long time, you'll know that I played Pocket Bomberman, and that is a personal favorite. That one holds a special place in my heart. What a good game. You're not lucky you get the skill of the pro player. I did just say I couldn't hear any difference, so I guess. I mean, true, I did look at the map. I could have been searching around for a hot second. What is this?
The Great Chaplet. This is the Great Emerald Chaplet that Hermes spoke of.
It looks like it depicts a mountain and maybe people and villages or mountains, foliage, or I don't know. It looks like it's just a bunch of text as well. What was the point of selecting a follower? This whole time I'm like, yes, my favorite color is red, so Dimitri Pog, but also, what? After that whole session happened, I was just left there sitting like, what? What just occurred? Okay, so I push this? No? What? Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Ugh. Jeez. It's been active lately. I don't know why. I've been sneezing a lot. Oh, I'm dumb. Of course. The cane. Try to mute myself whenever that happens, but it's been happening so frequently lately. Yeah, I was a bit slow on my thought process on that one. Calls a streamer a pro player and then calls him out for stupidity 30 seconds later. I mean, as you should. Okay, this is a very ornate looking dungeon. Please just give me the compass first. I'd rather have that than the map. That's always my favorite. I want to see where the loot is because that's completion. That helps me figure out where keys are and what my objective is. See, I wouldn't... What? God damn it. Well, fair enough. I wanted the compass, but you know what? I was gonna say, yeah, I would have needed the compass to do this, but really, no, that wasn't a loot-based thing. I love your emu. Your emu? What is wrong with my brain? I love your Miku emotes. They're so good. I love your emu Miku emotes. I want to draw more. I don't know if I'd be good enough to draw Miku, but practicing last night and making that Yoki drawing was really fun. It just like, at first it looked kind of shite, honestly, but then I was like, you know, practicing a bit more and I was like, you know what? I'm a good artist. I have my practice, I just need to remember it sometimes. I need to relearn. So this sends me back. What is the name of this one again? Olivia 103 Mikurina. Looks like Konata from Lucky Star a little bit. It's been a long time since I watched that. But you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna upset a lot of anime fanboys out there, but Nichijou is better. Nichijou is better than Lucky Star. I'm not sorry. I mean, it's just so fire, dude. Every episode is a banger. Every episode. What do I do here then? I guess just go back, yeah? I don't see any other way to toggle something. Miku is my waifu? You've selected a fine waifu, my friend. Please, make a selection from our fine assortment of waifus. There's the HP back I needed. Now I can range these suckers. Smack them to death with beams. Bolts of lightning. I don't know if I have a waifu, man. I like a lot of cool anime characters, but I can't think of anybody. Nobody comes to mind. I don't know. I'm trying to think of my first waifu. It was, you know Pokemon the movie 2000? With Lugia, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno? It was the girl who plays the flute. That's so fitting. Because you posted your Ocarina emote. Oh, that's cool that I remember that. Just now. Huh. Okay, so that's clearly blacked off for just this moment. I don't remember her name, but I don't know. I just thought she was cute when I was like, I don't know, was I 8 or 10 years old? I can't remember. What is this emote? Base GIF emote. Angus Roo. From Angus Rayami. So I need to reset this again. There's no other way to go. Pretty straightforward dungeon so far. It doesn't want to hold my hand, but it's just like, hey, go this way. Wait, there's 2 ways. There we go. That's so convenient. Another perk of the sword beam. What is this? Anger's lung, or Angus are what? Angazar lung. The Yggdra 3 chat. That is a great cat emote. That's also a Fire Link emote. Yeah, I don't know, just talking about art, I want to draw more stuff, and you reminded me again, seeing that cool Link art. Dude, I'm fucking based whenever I have this. Never mind, fuck what I said about Sword Beam, it's OP. Whenever I eventually get emotes on my channel, I'm gonna have so many cat-related emotes, I swear to God. I'm not lying. You can quote me on that one. I promise you. I might even have like a Pika cat. Like some hybrid of Pikachu and a cat. Who cares? I do. Because cats are fucking hilarious. I found... I'm sure most of you have seen this as well, but I found that one Thanksgiving post, and it's somebody's cat doing like the cat sitting at the table face. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a one-to-one recreation of the emote. I think I saved it. I'll have to post it in the Discord. Maybe. Like I said, probably everybody's seen it by now. What is this? Olivia 103 Milo 1. Is this your original art? Looks fucking cool. Is that Milotic? Or Milotic? I'm probably messing up the pronunciation for that Pokemon. What the hell is this? What are those? Oh. Once again, the sword beam coming in handy. You have some very talented art skill, my friend. I like your art. I like your art a lot. Hey, I'm getting bombs back. My Lotic with Hatsune Miku's hair, I didn't realize. Oh yeah. You're totally right. This room is nothing. There's nothing in here. So what am I doing wrong? Can I just not push block whenever I'm running? No, this is inaccessible still. I wish I could get more Pegasus seeds. Seems like fairies are ubiquitous in this dungeon. Made it yourself. Fantastic art. I love seeing artists in the community. Not my graphiste? What do you mean graphiste? I don't know that Hoita art term. What is this high-level art term? Graphiste? Now you're just making me think of the wrestler Batista. Wasn't he in a couple of movies since his wrestling rise to fame? Designer? You have a separate designer for your channel, is what you're saying, but it's not your designer's work. I don't know. I'm not an art student, I just practice art. It runs in my family. It's in our blood for some reason. All of us are artists. I don't know how. It just ended up that way. Remember, my mother tongue is French. My bad. Yeah, there's probably a lot of words, maybe even loan words, maybe not loan words, that I don't understand. How am I gonna get back over here and deactivate this? Because this seems to be the way I want to go. That's right, though. I do have a spare key. There was a key block at some point, right? I should have taken French in middle school. My friend told me to take German, and honestly, French was the one I was thinking of the most. I guess Spanish in the United States is probably one of the most useful, but I was more interested in French. Honestly, I wasn't thinking about it, so whenever he asked me, I was like, sure. We were still in 6th grade by then, so yeah, we were planning ahead. I've learned English watching streams. Wow. That's incredible. Well, welcome to the English language. There's a, oh my god, what is his name? Hideki Naganuma. One of the musical artists who made a lot of the Jet Set Radio soundtrack. Jet Set Radio Future soundtrack, I believe. Or maybe he was just a contributor. Anyway, Hideki Naganuma, fame of Jet Set Radio Future soundtrack. He learned English the same way. He's Japanese, and he learned English through Twitter. From shitposting memes. Like, that's unbelievable. He's one of my favorite musicians, too. I guess Germa's really into him, too. And I was, yeah, I came to knowing this. Both Germa and Joel follow him, I think. I came into knowing that he learned English this way. I'm pretty sure it was Germa. I was like, no fucking way. Through shitposting? What? How based? Which way do I go? I'm so bloody lost right now. So I can switch hook over there. You know what? Am I missing this? Oh my god. I just don't see it whenever I get to that left-hand side every time. Okay, I need to stop wasting Pegasus seeds. So some things it works, other things it just deletes it. Weird. Don't go into the turnstile with Pegasus seed. It'll just delete it. Yeah, time to grappling hook. As Olivia says in chat. What? There's nothing here. What? No, I'm getting tricked again. Okay, good. That was upsetting for a second. Alright, well, I'm on the opposite side, so something different can happen. And I definitely confirm can't grapple up there. I can just go up here anyway. Well, I want to hit that switch immediately. Like ADHD brain kicking in, I want to hit it. But I figured I should probably explore a little more, because I'll remember that's there. You got a key, huh? Nice key hidden in you. That's kind of weird. Rare to see an item being carried around the floor. I'm probably gonna mispronounce this. In French we say grappin, or is it grappin? For grappling hook? Oh, that's cool. I like adding accents to everything, so I'm probably usually wrong. It's probably just me trying to learn Japanese from a young age. And I was always like, the letter A has a different sound many different times. Okay, so I go in this way, right? Oh. Wow. I thought I tricked the dungeon into letting me do something pro-gamer, but it's actually kind of broken. No, I'm being pro-gamer. Never mind. I forgot I could go both ways. You know what the longest word in French is? I've never looked that up, actually. Same French people don't know how to pronounce. I always hear the trope, like, you go to France, and you go to Han buy baguette XD. You go, like, you're a tourist, and you go to, like, a shop or something, and you make a transaction, and you try to speak in French, and the guy behind the counter is like, God, your accent sucks. I keep seeing that meme. The word is Hippopado monstro sequiped de liophobia. Hippopoto monstro esquipidialiophobia. What the fuck does that word mean? Honestly, that just looks like Latin. The French just stole a bunch of Latin words and cobbled them together to make that silly one. GG! I've said it before many times, I love reading, so... From a young age, I've always loved reading, so... I gotta pronounce it right. It's like... I get fixated on it. You know, I know how to spell chrysanthemum, I know how to spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I was gonna make a joke about telling the spelling bee story earlier, and now I'm thinking about it again. In 3rd grade, I lost the spelling bee on purpose because I didn't want my friends to think I was a nerd. I don't remember what my losing word was, but it was something remarkably easy, and I just replaced like an obvious C in the word with a K or something. I was looking down at the audience, and I wanted to keep my friends, and I thought they would think I was a nerd if I won, and like even considered competing in nationals or whatever. It's one of these again. So yeah, I suicided the run. I purposefully spelled the word wrong. I don't remember what place I was in, but I was pretty close. I was like 3rd place or something. Or no, I remember. I didn't want any sort of blue ribbon or anything. So I took 4th place or something like that. But yeah, it was a remarkably easy word. This room, yeah. We've had this puzzle many times so far. This is gonna be quite frustrating, but you know what? I'm happy to be here. So we gotta save top left for last, it appears. Sure, I'll just go based off of that. Based? Based off of what? Yeah, this room's gonna be a fun one. That is immediately wrong. I just keep thinking about it. I can't wait to draw a little more. It's gonna be fun. Okay, this is broken too. Yeah. So clearly I gotta maybe either do this or just come back a different way. I'm peeking into the matrix on this one. I can see into the numbers. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Yeah, it's just a big snake puzzle. You just have to look at patterns that look like coils in your mind. And if you cannot perceive things in your mind, I'm so sorry. This one a bit confusing. I can't make a return journey no matter what. So I have to hit all 4 of these. I think I fucked it up. I at least take this. Yeah. Wait. Oh. So I probably want to go inside on the curve on this one, yeah. Just to save myself a headache, in case that one does brick the puzzle or something. I don't know, I'm not thinking about it anymore. I've succeeded. I don't know how the fuck I beat this. This was supposed to take me 30 minutes. I think someone's watching out for me. So some guardian angel sprinkled some fairy dust on me for that one. Got the power glove. Nice reference. You can now lift heavy objects. It also looks like Big Boss's metal arm in Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm thinking once we beat Peace Walker, I'm gonna go check out Metal Gear Solid 5. I was thinking about 1, but honestly, MGS 5 is such a fucking banger, dude. I might just play that next. Okay, so I figured we were gonna have something with moving the statues. I'm glad I see this now. Yeah, Link actually lost his arm in this dungeon, and now he's been given a red prosthetic arm. Alright, let's go check this out. Yeah, this is a common mechanic. I'm surprised I didn't think of it before. Just getting an upgraded power glove, or in this case... well, upgraded power bracelet, in this case getting the power glove. Power gauntlet, more like it. I'm gonna enter in my cheat codes on this one. You actually have to walk on the tiles for this or something? That's amazing. Oh, I immediately fucked it. I might actually fuck myself over by doing this, but let's take the risk. Well, I don't know why this is like this. Oh, you actually do. What? I always thought this was a development error. The developers actually expect you to jump on the changeable tiles. That's incredible. Alright, there's gotta be a way to get out of this if I can go here first. Let's just see what happens. I'm liking this dungeon so far. I am remembering just a little bit of watching Vinny play this, but really just the look of the dungeon, nothing more. Oh, we're going down here. I thought I had Sword Beam. Thought I was gonna two-shot him. Ow. What do I have equipped for rings? Power ring? Dare we use the fist ring for this run? Really whip out that power glove. I said it before and I'll say it again. Fire Miku emotes, Olivia. They look so cool. And I personally can't wait until I get my own emotes. Oh! Death? Is that you? Let me guess, I got a spin attack? No. Is this Aghanim? It is! Oh, I think this is Aghanim. We gotta play tennis. Oh, fuck. I'm getting so lucky I'm not getting hit here. This is probably gonna make things worse, but, maybe it'll help. What is it? What? I keep missing my tennis shot. This thing fires in a much more aggressive fashion than what an Aghanim does. What Aghanim does, not an Aghanim. I guess maybe there's multiple types of Aghanim, so fair enough. Save state? I think we'll be fine. I don't mind dying here. It's more Metroid Fusion, I'm more concerned about save stating. I feel like I'm gonna fucking instantly die several times on the next boss I encounter in that tonight. Alright, come on. Hit me with another one of those bad boys. What? Whipped out the spread shot when I didn't expect it. Come here. Wow. We really fucking eviscerated this mid-boss super fast. Well, we have the item for this dungeon and we have our warp point. Nothing left to do but find our way back. I have the map and compass now, so this shouldn't be hard at all. Huh. Very interestingly structured dungeon. I'll have to go back upstairs for that at some point. I'll do it on my way back out, probably. Although, to be fair, once I beat this, I'm probably gonna get a cutscene immediately, so I might just do it right before I go to the final boss of this dungeon. Just thinking final boss of this game. I'm not sure if I want to go all the way and beat this tonight. We'll see. This is taking a little bit, so I wouldn't be surprised if even this dungeon takes me two parts. But I imagine there's a dungeon after this, which leads to the final boss. We shall see. Damn whiz robes. In any game, dude, fucking whiz robes. Every time, bro. They think they're so strong and smart, teleporting around the place everywhere and turning invisible and shit. Agnes R. Lunk. It's such a good Link emote. It's so Newgrounds looking. It looks like Flash 8. One of my favorite programs to make any type of art in. In fact, my first channel icon for both the Twitch and YouTube channels was made in Flash 8, and then I photoshopped it. The OG logo as well. I think, if I remember correctly, just the Bren and the intro BRB screen is also in Flash 8. I don't quite remember though. Could be wrong. What does this do? I was gonna try it, but then I realized I'd have to go back. I bet the diamond breaks if you jump on it. Hello. Thanks for nothing. Dumb choo-choos. Well, as a runner of Zelda games, I hope you're appreciating this tonight, Olivia. And, I can't wait to play more Zelda, not just this. Nearly 100 followers? I know. We need to get a hype squad jumping in and following right now. I'm so excited. My goal was to hit 100 by the end of the year, so we're getting very close. I'm hoping it even exceeds that, but we'll see, you know. Just gotta keep putting out the content, having fun, and I hope you guys have fun too. Like I said, I spent a lot of time yesterday just photoshopping. That's why I wasn't online. Because of all those VODs I had to upload. We're banging out content left and right. Yours is 500 before Christmas? Hot damn. I checked out your channel the last time we talked, but I didn't get a chance to see any of your runs. I'm gonna have to look at your runs now. 500 followers, damn, dude. Get it. What the hell is happening here? We need to rally the troops to both of our channels. Okay, this is incredibly odd. Oh, what? Looks like something fits in this hole. I'ma do it. I'm gonna post it. I feel like whenever you do multiple give please, take energy, and take energy, give please in a row, they start looking like Kirby dancing. I love my Twitch emotes. So I have to go obtain some slab to put into that giant monolith or something, huh? Let's see then. Let's see what's remaining in this game for me. We're about to beat this one. Huey, I need you to come help me beat a Zelda game. I can't believe I pulled that off the way I wanted to. Olivia 103 Triforce! Yo, what the hell? There's some sick ice in this area. I didn't expect this. What's up with this dungeon having multiple different mechanics? Candle boys, huh? Seems I have the perfect tool for this one. Get lit, candle boy. Ow, ow, ow. You guys hurt? Oh, they explode. I forgot about that. Honestly, cool design, but I prefer the OG Bob-ombs from Link's Awakening. They were so silly. I'm just gonna stick with this for now. Like I said, I'm kind of running out of Pegasus seeds, so I want to stay safe, be able to dodge roll a little bit, which in this game is just jumping. Fair enough. Bro, like, dude. Oracle of Ages is totally like Dark Souls, my dude. What's this? We're doing underwater segment now, too? Chaos Dungeon. All of the timelines are converging on this dungeon. Everything's fusing together in this world space. We gotta get together on the ley lines and use our mana to reconverge the timelines. Okay. Very dumb joke. What's up, Owl? Underwater Owl. Sounds like a Twitch username. Pass open when ancient words are mastered. Thaumaturgy acquired? Link is gonna learn how to use the Thum. But the Fusro da Veran, out of this plane of existence. I have been spoiled to one of the final boss's forms, which is sad, but also is pretty good reason. It was because of the Chad versus Virgin meme for ages and seasons, so I was meant to see that meme anyway. I was meant to see it. I have no idea what the final boss for the second game is, or the game we're about to play Seasons. But to be fair, I have seen its sprite, so I kind of have an idea. Only a slight idea. I don't know their name or anything is the point I'm getting here. Okay, this leads two ways. Why would I go against the current, though? It seems to go to the same area. Speaking of Dark Souls, this kind of looks like the depths. We just got like a big segment where I go down a big water slide, and then, you know, we're gonna have to traverse another big swamp or something. Yep, here's the swamp. Unfortunately, it's quite over its max capacity a bit, so... Yep, I figured we'd change something. What is this? Oh, you got the slate. Ancient words are written on it. Can I read them in my inventory? Slate times 1. 1 of 4. Doesn't say anything else, huh? The fist ring, again, just making yet another Dark Souls reference. It looks like the Chloranthy ring. This GIF emote, Agnes R-O-O-O, fucking fire. Anything that's like eyes and the person shaking, I think is hilarious every time. I don't have, it's not the same type of emote, but in my Discord we have Bren Angie, or Bren, I think it's Bren Angry, and then Bren Angie is like the just still image version. Sort of similar, but there's a couple of eyes vibrating emotes that I've downloaded that I might use. I still have them somewhere in my downloads folder. What's the point of picking these up? There's gotta be some reason to this. Wow, I love how broken this game is, how broken the engine is. You pick the statue up from the very top, because it collides on so many axes, and up-down is just so broken in this franchise. Jump swords and apparently this. You can take them between areas, that's so cool. Yes. Link powerful now. Okay, I need to go Sooth. I got one. What? Do I have to collect all 4 of them, or can I just... Nice. Did I lose that out of my inventory? Huh, interesting that I keep this space for it, though. Slates are now permanently a thing. Remember whenever we thought it was gonna be called the Microsoft Slate, or... No, wait, that's the actual thing. We thought it was gonna be called the Apple Slate. Those were the days. Clearly I can't do this bit. Olivia popping in with the fire emotes. Alice H5 note. I'm a big fan of the noted GIF emote. I might even add that to my Discord. It's in a couple of Discords though that I'm in myself. It's just so cute. Ah, noted. You see, I'm taking notes. You, the speedrunner, taking notes from me, sacrilege. Unless you're taking notes from my Ocarina of Time running, I guess. Then I kinda know what I'm doing. Yeah, I thought I'd get blown backwards if I did that. So, how do I solve this? Just a bunch of ice for just no reason? I'm running circles around myself. What was to the west? What's west of here? West of Lothian. What? It's one of these? Hold on, I've been there before though. Maybe I'm just missing something? I swear I was climbing up in the rafters at one point. Alice H5, yay. Such good art. Exceptional artist. So I want to come back over here, but... How? This clearly is to access the stairs, so why... What? Okay, I need a key. So I need the key. I need to come back with a key for this, apparently. Let's go back upstairs then. Maybe that's a key, and maybe that's the key I need. Oh, this is massively confusing. I just realized I was looking at the floor I was trying to go to, not even my place on the map. So I'm just sitting here like, oh wow, where even am I? It's me playing Dweller's Empty Path all over again. Sure, let's go this way once more. Surely this is a good one. I remember I jumped down at one point. I guess it was over here. Oh. I keep doing that, bro. Oh, I'm taking so many hits. Good thing I have so much HP. I don't think I'm gonna get any more heart containers, though, aside from this boss. But as far as I am aware, you can skip getting most... Not most, but a lot of them, because you get so many more in seasons, or something like that. I don't remember quite how it works. But you definitely don't get a perfect, well-rounded double set of heart containers or anything, for some reason. Because you're, like, supposed to at least get the last one in the next game or something like that. I don't know how it's supposed to work. I don't know how I'm supposed to reset this aside from escaping the dungeon. I'm so low on HP, my dude. Yeah, that road is completely inaccessible right now. I didn't miss anything on that side, though. You'll find the solution, I bet I will. Alice, age 5 sword. Link costumes look good on girls. I don't know how they pull it off so well. So... what? How do I solve this? Maybe I gotta climb back upstairs, but my gut reaction is just telling me to save and quit. I can go back. I can reset the puzzle. It's way easier to do that puzzle than backtrack right now. Yeah, there we go. It's an invisible bomb wall? Oh my god. I forgot that mechanic was even part of this dungeon. Alice age 5 grass. Alright, Alice is based. That's a based emote. Just fucking grass eating emote. I need one of those now. Like I said, I've been meaning to color in the art that Zancori made for me. Just the chibi Brent. Maybe I'll make a grass-eating version of that. That'd be fucking hilarious. It is a very, like, not simplistic, but, like, simplified concept. The way he drew the chibi, I think it's excellent. So I think it could be transformed into many variations. He said he wanted to redo it, though. I think it's good. I just need to add a little bit of colour to it. A little bit of my own spice, if you will. Alright, time to bomb everything in my path. I haven't been paying attention. Does Sword Beam kill pots, too? I guess it doesn't matter. One of these days, we're gonna play Twilight Princess. You watch. I just thinking about various items in the franchise, and of course, the ball and chain became a weapon, and also like a puzzle item in that game, which is kind of crazy because that was usually considered like a mid-boss item or even a boss item, but never anything you would get for yourself. So whenever I first saw that, when I was a kid, I was like, oh, hell yeah. Zelda's finally doing it. What is the point of lighting that torch? I don't think that did anything. Okay, so I'm back in the area I want to be. I think I go to the left-hand side and I just miss that chest at some point. But you could just pull up the map mid being in that? That seems broken. I mean, this is the game franchise where bringing up the map and pausing allows you to warp through the entire game map just whenever you wanted, so I'm not wrong. Where is this?
What is this?
Oh. It's just literally fucking this. I can't believe I forgot this was here. Nice. Key? It's a gacha seed. Alright. That's fine. Fair enough. I mean, what am I gonna do about something like that? What am I gonna bloody do about that? I guess you're meant to hit this with a seed shooter or this. What's up, my guy? Hey, Colby Brock. Welcome back, my dude. Doing well, we're just finishing one of the last dungeons in Oracle of Ages. And like the tags for this stream says, this is my first time playing through this. So whenever we beat this game, we're gonna move on to Oracle of Seasons for my first time. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I know Link's Awakening. I grew up with it. It was one of my first games. But this, never played it. Yeah, hi Colby. Olivia says, pleased to meet you. You're so courteous, my friend. Alright, time to ascend? Or no, descend. I need to descend. Oh, that's right. That's bloody right. I need to go back this way anyway. I think that's the way we get all the way back. I can't believe I reset the entire dungeon just to get a Gasha seed, but that's fine. Yeah, welcome Kobe. Hope you're enjoying so far tonight. I'm glad to see another name, another new face to remember. I always want to say that, but another new name to remember. Welcome. Well, I'm trying to find my way back downstairs, and then we'll see what happens. I got immensely lost for a second. Ain't this? This is just a silly treasure chest. Ah, that's right. Fuck. Where is this? There's another silly switch somewhere. Wow, try saying that 5 times fast. Jesus. Where is this thing? I guess it's probably north of here, yeah? This is skeleton room. Skeletons. Skeletons. I like the skeletons in this dungeon. Trying to channel inner Kraken vibes. It only worked for a couple of seconds there. Until the voice stopped working. Interesting. We have like a nice den right there. Just a hangout room. Skeleton. Nice skeleton moment. Once again, fire emotes in the chat. I love seeing homebrewed emotes. We gotta get more artists out here in the community. Not just streamers, but based artistic streamers. Okay, this is where it is. This is where I had to come back to. Can't believe I traversed all of that turf just to get to this. This silly, stinky puzzle. Actually, did I miss anything in here? Just a bunch of puts? Just a bunch of puts? Oh, you know what Link could do with a pot. Ow. Wow, that was completely wasted HP on me. They're so aggressive with their sword, it makes me not want to fight back. Because they continuously fucking block it. I have to like whip scissors at them, basically. Like, you know how if you're feeling like a badass, you can do this, the butterfly blade type of shit, and you whip the scissors open from like the opposite side so you don't hurt your hand. I have to do that to those guys. I have to like quickly whip the scissors at them. Alright, there we go. Feels good having sword beam again. I'm actually gonna run fast for this, just so I don't mess it up. Maybe that'll cause me to mess it up as well. Invisible wall? Where is that? Is it on this floor? Can you point it out on the map for me, or at least say what basement level it is? I'm kind of lost trying to wrap my head around how I'm gonna do that. And I've played a lot of Binding of Isaac, so I've searched for invisible walls all the time. Hey, thanks for the raid, Colby. I appreciate it, homie. Welcome. Is this Funky Fam? Either way, Funky Fam hype, because I don't have my own hype emote yet. And we might as well support the Funk Chunk. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome. Welcome. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, that's fine. You don't have to give me tips. I don't expect it. Hey, welcome, homies. Yeah, we're just trying to get through Dungeon 8 right now. I've gotten the item, so we're just trying to catch up to where I was, because I felt I needed to reset the dungeon to get loot, and I ended up getting just a Gasha seed, so not very good. This goes down further, so I think this is what I want. Oh, what a waste of HP this is. Good thing I'm not using the other light ring. I feel like the power ring's probably better. Why don't they just let you equip all 3 rings that you have in your inventory, though? It's not like an entire ring takes up, like, a belt slot. Oh, that's right, I can warp back here now. Wow, what a mega waste that was. Mega wasted time. So confirm bottom right is something that's just completely inaccessible. I would assume the devs use like this weird rationale where if you bombed the left side to make progress, and then there's another invisible wall later on, you probably have to bomb the left wall again. So I'm gonna check left side first. If I can even access it. What about going to chest rooms? From what I see, the ones that I can access are actually inaccessible. Maybe the southern one? Southern one? Can't get past this. This block has a keyhole. I doubt I can pull this. We'll see. Maybe just temporarily pulling it does something? Nope. Link not strong enough. Honestly, he could just like turn the corner and pull more, but... How close am I to affiliation? We have every requirement met, except my average viewer rating is usually steady around 1 per stream. So we need to get that average up to 3 viewers, and I'll have affiliate, that's it. We just need to get 3 on average. So I'm probably gonna be without internet for a couple of days soon, so that might help the average. We'll have to get like 30 people join, so we can bump the average up just in 1 stream or something. Same here, you just need the average. I'm not quite sure how to hit that aside from what I've been told, which is just stay off of Twitch for 30 days and then come back and stream for an hour at a time so you can get the average up quicker. I can't do that personally though, I can't do that. So yeah, I might not have internet for a couple of days coming up soon, but I'm not gonna go offline for a month on purpose. I can't. There's no way. It's not my thing. Your affiliate, Olivia? I would think with close to 500, you would have to be affiliate by then. Get that partner, my homie. I'm over here cheering you on for partnership. I just heard Ludwig transitioned away from Twitch to YouTube. I know he's probably not gonna hear this, but I wish him the best. I mean, I've streamed on YouTube, I can see its appeal. I understand Twitch has their, like, exclusivity contract or whatever it is that they do. I wish the best for him. I heard he got banned, though? I don't know what happened. Was he trying to get banned? I'm not quite sure what happened. Either way, I wish him the best of luck on YouTube. I wish Twitch didn't have that clause because I would love to just switch off of streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. But for now, you know, we just put the stream VODs up on YouTube anyway, so... What said the owl? That's a good question. I think it said something about magic words. Open the path, like something I already know. Yeah, I specifically remember saying underwater owl whenever I got to this guy, unless there's 2 of them and I don't remember this guy. Yeah, paths open when ancient words are mastered. I guess to be fair, maybe it opens up a new section of the dungeon every time I put in one of the slabs? I'm not sure though. Why can I not do this part? I've gotten all of that HP for nothing. What a waste. God damn it! Just too late on that one, or too early actually. No, too late is whenever you're trying to get 100% completion in Animal Crossing Original. I don't know what I was thinking trying to stream that months and months and months ago. It's a fun, fine game, but I was gonna get bored easily, no one wanted to watch it. Of course. I wanted to get Bob as a villager, that was only like the true goal. But he just didn't show up. I needed a time travel, and at that point I was like, I'm good. I'm good on OG Animal Crossing. Maybe he'll come back one day. I just feel like doing it for completion is kind of boring. So I prefer just making a ton of money and like flexing on my villagers and doing chores for people. That's always fun to do. I like doing adventures. Okay, this clearly ain't it. This ain't it, dog. I'm gonna save warp again. I'm too far deep. Alright, I'll look for chests. I don't know which one I'm missing, but clearly, there's so many of them. Clearly one's gonna be easily accessible, and I just haven't been to it. Let's warp. Warp through the dungeon link. He's a dungeon link. Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Links. It'll be a while, but I do have Duel Links fully downloaded. I need to figure out like what strat I want to do with it. Do I do just like nothing but PvP and then we do daily duels or something? Or maybe I just do dailies offline and only do PvP and then just buy card packs or something? I do really want to play it. So due north of here, I need to connect over here somehow. I don't see any sort of diamond that I can use to connect to me. This is the same thing, I just need to be up there, so... Left side, I guess. There's no way to make a connection here. I guess bottom right? But I remember specifically that had a locked door. Not like a keyhole locked door, but one that required an objective or it was a one-way door. I also have the minecart. Let's go see what it is. What the fuck does this do? What? What is this? Okay, clearly I've done that. This goes back to where I was going, I think. I think that's just the alternate route for that. Am I right? Yeah, I gotta go south. It looks like top, or bottom left. Looks like it might be something. I'm not totally sure, though. And we have the floor below us, but I don't think I can access that yet. Wouldn't be surprised if that's the boss key down there. Yeah, we have this. What the bloody fuck am I supposed to do with this? And I remember going north and checking this side again, but it's... This is the thing where I have to be upstairs again, yeah. I don't know why. Wait. Am I being stupid? I keep seeing this staircase over here. Is this... I'm just being stupid, yeah? Wait, no, I can access this room from this side. Oh, okay. I see. Ah. It's all coming back to you. Well, I fucking died. I can't believe it was snakes that got me. I was just being so lazy, I didn't want to fight them. Lazy Link, they call him. Alright, time to backtrack once again. I don't like pulling up the map so often, but you know what? It's better than having, like, a 8 pixel by 8 pixel minimap rendering or something. Bible thump. This dungeon definitely feels a lot more like Isaac. Wonder if this served as some inspiration for Isaac. I know, of course, Edmund, I know, has played a lot of Zelda games. I'm just saying, like, from maybe some of his inter-dungeon design, maybe this was an inspo? Maybe it wasn't? Seems there's no way to move that, so I have to go downstairs somewhere and come back up. I have done this, but it leads to blank, it seems. Let me try again, I guess. I don't quite remember what the fuck I did, though. Once again, a Confucius dungeon. I'm not surprised I'm getting absolutely battered and bruised by these puzzles. I'm so used to the weird swimming mechanics now, I keep tiptoeing on the ice, like this. Whoops. Devs, you broke me. This is why I never played this as a kid. I would have learned bad game mechanics. Bad control design, I guess. It's not that bad, I just don't know why you have to press it multiple times. Maybe it's the stuff in this dungeon, or like any time you had to swim against the current. Maybe that's why they implemented it like that. This does go downstairs. Maybe I just died over here? I don't know, I've been dying left and right. No, that goes back up here. I'm gonna pull the guide up really quick. Clearly there's something I'm missing. Walls? I don't know which walls to check! There's so many! I can't resurface here. You know what, I'll check a wall here. Walls! The walls! The walls. The walls have holes. To be fair, I think I saw one earlier where... it was south. And I could have bombed it, but I just completely ignored it. Am I being stupid, or did that happen? Either way, I'd be stupid by skipping it. More bombs, huh? I guess I could go south here, maybe? I really hope that's the case. Where would it be? Maybe here? Here? Well, that's probably too close to the edge. Ow. Walls. Streamer, but walls. Yeah, let's get us up to 100. Let's do it, homies. We don't have to do it by tonight, but tonight would be awesome. Let's hit that goal so we can hit 125 before the month ends, before the new year. Screw it, let's go for 150. I remember posting on Twitter earlier, was it like August? I said, can we get 100 followers? I think it was back at 20 followers or something. Maybe not 20, but something like that. Okay, I'm seeing one of these areas I need to go to. Apparently this leads to the boss key. LOL. That's a good LOL emote. Trying to figure out where this is, though. There's a bunch of weird blocks I need to push that gets me to the boss key. Oh. Oh. Hey, guess what? I'm a big idiot. I'm a massive idiot. I don't know where this is, but there was something incredibly obvious that I needed to do. It might even be here. I think it's this. There's just a shitload of statues, yeah? I wonder if something would be underneath them, perhaps. Nah, that couldn't be. Couldn't be. Oh. I completely missed this. I guess this was what was gatekeeping me, aside from other shit, of course. Apparently I gotta bomb more walls. Yeah, that's a big lull moment right there. Like, what is this? What's this? What is this? I can't hit that. It goes downstairs, but once it collides with that, it's over. M80. Thank fucking God this is over. I can come back to this at some point. Or I guess I can just do that whenever. I'm a big fan of Hyper Omega LOL. It's one of my favorite emotes that we have in my server, and again, it's in a couple other servers, or actually just one that I'm aware of. Wow, I completely messed that up immediately. Just taking a drink. So I gotta switch places with this, with the switch hook, the long hook as it's called now, and then this. There's the boss key. Nice. I can't make use of it yet, but good to have it early, I suppose. Yeah, so this is the boss floor. Can I jump down here? Can we just skip everything and go straight to the boss? It doesn't look like it. Unless there's something I'm missing that's adjacent to all of this. No. I don't think I can shoot anything down there either. Alright, let's do this. Finally, I can get to the Minecraft part. The minecart part. There's still a video out there somewhere of me playing, like, InfDev Minecraft with friends. And I'm just, like, climbing down a mine shaft. We're trying to make a minecart mine shaft. Back then, it was legendary to have a minecart. Nobody had the time or dedication to get enough iron to make track. Nowadays, you spend 20 hours straight mining iron, and there you go. So, what's all this then? Okay, go south? What is... Okay. I guess if they see a singular tile, they might miss you. Bet you never miss, huh? Jesus. Can't believe I whipped out that old reference. What? That's gonna open the wall. Oh my god. I loved seeing this type of stuff in Zelda. It's always fun. Reminds me of Pokemon a little bit. Hey, I was talking about you before. Speaking of, like, ice area and ball and chain spike. Is this a reference to Twilight Princess? I'm gonna do a cheeky Ember Seed at him. It does nothing. He's used to the fire. Yes, I see. I'm just gonna, like, run around. What's he gonna do, like, hit me or something? Pff, pff, pff. Look at that bullshit. I think I literally only took equal damage there. I took damage and then got my HP back. There's a slight... Anything here? Okay. This quadrant done, thank god. This dungeon's a bit confusing, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. Bye. Bye. Yeah, fuck that. Bye. Well, let's go back to the big slate. Pull out my Microsoft slate. It was Apple Slate, and then people were making fun of it being called iPad before it was even called that. Like, conceptually, they were calling it the Pad. And everybody thought that was hyper omega lol. And now here we are. Here we are. Yeah, it's called the iPad now. I have no idea what that could have unlocked. So, the boss key. Whip a nay-nay on that, go back. The Candle Boys? That's where I'm being told to go next? Unless I've already gotten that one. Okay, so I don't need to place all of the tablets right away either. I still don't have a fucking key. What is this? Where is this key? This guide has had a key for literally like dozens of screenshots. Where am I missing this? No way. No way. No way. It's probably due north, and I'm just missing something over there. I guess I could switch hook on the bottom left, but again, I don't know where that connects. This is like the 100th time I've gone back over here, but let's check. So I switch places with this one then, didn't it? And then what? What happens next over here? It doesn't look like this would connect to a bombable wall. Could it be this? Maybe there's a... No, there's no staircase there. Oh! I forgot I jumped down here. Of course. A horse is a horse, of course. I'm a mega idiot. I'm a mega idiot. I literally did the same thing again. The thing I was not meant to do. And the game is not rewarding with HP at all. Oh my god. I had a brain collapse there. Now I'm on low HP, god damn it. I know. That is such a, like, Yggdra 3 chat moment. Such a cat moment, too. I want a cat so bad, chat. Save state? Only if it's, like, mega bad. Otherwise, the waste of time is just, I can't believe I didn't think of this. The waste of time is just extra content at that point. But if it's, like, super mega boss just fucking me left, right, silly, then I consider save stating. which I will probably be doing for Metroid Fusion later tonight. I remember getting unbelievably cursed damage in this area, so I'm not surprised I forgot to come back here. I can see why you're saying save state too, because this looks fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm gonna pop out one of these. Kinda rare you see this kind of combo, but I gotta go fast and block ass. Yeah. Otherwise I'll die. Immensely die here. Yeah, run, Link, run. This one you just gotta trick it. Yeah. What is this? Fucking finally, thank God. Took 900 billion years to get that one. Clearly I'm missing this too, so I might as well grab it before turning around on accident. Hey, the shield prevailed there. That felt good, man. It's too bad that the Pegasus seeds don't last too long, but I appreciate them regardless. Alright. Nice, we're getting our completions worth now. I'm gonna look at the guide and just peek a little bit of spoilers in a second and see when the game ends. I'm not gonna try and like actually understand spoilers, but I wanna see when the game ends because, you know, I don't know if this is like 30 minutes from the end or another 2.5 hours, you know. Now last one, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna put it on the right hand side. I don't know why, I just feel like it goes here. What? Really? I've selected all of them on accident. On purpose. Cool. First try, except for that one. Neat. Damn snakes. Damn... I think they're called Hanyois or something. I don't know. Yeah, one more. Seemed like an overbearing task at first, but now it's not too bad. We want to go back downstairs for this part? I don't remember. I don't quite... Well, I didn't know that this was here, so... How do I do this again? Was it just locked over here? Because I know for a fact there's a keyhole block that I'm missing. Yeah, yeah. Glad I got that. Hey, more Pegasus seeds. Fucking finally. Alright, let's do this first. I just want to see what happens. Also, I probably want to go fast again. To be fair, this is probably a huge mistake because I won't be able to turn around from here, but let's go check it out. This probably doesn't even lead to the boss. I love Sword Beam. What? It's just a shortcut? Oh yeah, it's this. Duh. It is a shortcut, but not just a shortcut. Kinda reminds me of playing some later Phantasy Star Online dungeons. It is just a shortcut. Wow. Again, I mean, the point still stands. You go through, like, separate warps. A bunch of different separate warps. And you're like, oh cool, I'm unlocking more of the dungeon. And it just turns out you explored an entire quadrant that was all optional content. Or it just takes you back, which usually happens regardless. Well, confirm there's a lot of HP over here. What's all this then? Come on, Bat-chan. Ka-chan. I can't wait for more My Hero. It's gonna be so fun. Soon, TM. We got JoJo's Part 6 to worry about right now, dude. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6 hype. You can watch all of the episodes for free? No, not for free. You can watch all of the episodes at once, right now, on Netflix. It's crazy. I like when companies do that, which in this case it would be David Productions partner with Netflix. Just when they release all of the season right away. Why not? Like, I'm sitting here waiting for Doctor Who tomorrow. Come on now. Come on now. Alright, that's the entire area and we're just going straight to the boss. I don't think there's anything left. That's right. That's right. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to get over here. How do I do this? How the boss looks like? I actually haven't scrolled down yet. Unless you're asking, like, what does he look like in general? I have no idea. Can I do this? Fuck. It looks like it can kind of bomb shit down there, but I don't see a point to it. Like, I can do this. Maybe he's a kind boss? Ask him for a raise. Maybe he'll give you that raise that you asked for. Nice joke. I guess maybe we could hit the corner on this? That was not nearly good enough. I mean, kind of. This is not the solution, is it? This can't be. It can't be. Alright, I'm gonna look in the guide again, see where it tells me to go. What is this called? Blue. The mini-boss is just called Blue Stalfos. It's literally a Grim Reaper, dude. Alright. Whatever, Zelda Dungeon. Basement, second floor. Gacha seat. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I got the last tablet, I need to use it on the tablet machine. Click now to win a free iPod Nano. It's your turn to win. Alright, there we go. Now what's this do? Don't tell me I gotta fall down from the floor above this. Okay, good. Let's just save again. It's not really gonna do anything except just keep my progress, pretty much. Let's go. About to get another heart container hype. Oh, clearly this is a jumping puzzle a little bit. Kinda wish I had the Rock's cape. I'm sure you will feel death sensation with the boss, uh-oh. Yeah, you did say this is the hardest dungeon. I was expecting you to mean the boss, too, because, like, after you said that, a couple minutes passed, and the mechanics didn't seem too hard. Of course, I had to look stuff up, but I had a feeling you were talking about the boss. It's the boss like that. What's all this bossing then? Oh, that's what that is? I mean, fair. You can do that as a game developer, but I don't really expect a bridge to appear whenever I hit that. I don't know, I expect like a treasure chest or something. What? It didn't matter in the end. I can go whatever way I want. Alright, let's head into the boss chamber. What the fuck is that? A stone golem? Yo! This guy looks badass. Don't you dare! Oh! Heat Seeker, huh? I see. Okay, you can kind of juke him, though. I had a feeling that would do damage. Oh, I'm blocking right at the last second every time. Is there some consumable I need here? I'm probably gonna need the toss bombs and then pick up his arms or whatever. You really can't avoid that either until he damages you, or you completely juke the arms. What is this? What is this bullshit? Bomb don't work. Mom don't work. Let's have a little bit of tips. I do see you want to toss bomb. Wait, you can fight back against those? Hold on. No. I guess I haven't tried slashing his hands. So, I guess I was right about something. I need bombs. Glove? I have a feeling you gotta pick up his hands, or maybe pick up the head whenever you detonate him. Wait, you hit this back at him? Yeah, use the glove to catch it. Alright. Interesting boss mechanics. Shoot him right at me. I dare ya. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm an idiot. I can't believe I just stood in the corner and let him fucking hit me 3 times in a row with boss level damage. Yeah, that was a big lull moment there too. Alright, well we can make our way back easily enough. I just need to find fairies. I'm sure bombs regenerate in the boss room from that plant that regrows, so... Really nothing? Is it the room south of here? A bit south of here. Oh. Where the fuck? Whatever. I'll go with low HP, I don't give a flying fuck. I kind of appreciate that they make you mix and match items quite a lot in this game. I expect you to be a little more fleshed out in Zelda. Like, well, you're gonna need to do a couple of item switches, even though we only gave you 2 item boxes. Can you bats get out of here? Holy fuck. Tink, tink, tink. I see what I did wrong here. I don't know why I thought I could go either way. I confused myself by hitting that switch immediately. Or tossing the boulder, the moving block down. Still a bit hilarious that I brain disconnected on that one. Alright. Fairy, yes! Alright, I got Sword Beam if I need it. Somehow I doubt it. This should be immensely easier now that I kind of know what I'm doing. Man, I wish I had these games when I was a kid. I would have fucking loved this experience. I remember being told about them, I just never bought them. I think I had a GBA by the time I heard about these. Oh, I can pick them up now. And he's spawning new arms from the ceiling, it looks like. Oh, what? Did he get even better arms? What happened there? Phase 2, acquired. So he's trying to grab me and I want to toss a bomb at him, huh? Fuck. Well, this seems like an easy form. What the fuck? Come on, come here. Yeah! Exploding bomb syndrome. This guy has multiple forms, huh? Take it. Shake it, don't break it. Get on the floor and get rock naked. It only works if he crushes it himself as it's detonating. That's super weird. I gotta line him up now. Apparently I can't hit him properly at certain angles. I mean, that's just math, isn't it? God damn it. I keep thinking he's gonna push it. Physics don't exist in this game. Not good enough physics, at least. Not what I'm expecting. Fucker, get over here. This boss is maximum lol what? Lol, what is happening? Started off strong and now he's just a big dumb idiot. Come here. Come here. I need you to run at me. What? He curves. That's weird. He must go in a circular fashion sometimes. Or I guess all the time. What? I'm just gonna have to remember that for this. Take it! Ugh. Just barely missed the timing on that. Get over here. Trick him into lining up for me. This is gonna be close. I'm out of bombs! God damn it. Give me more. I see the Gorons were here too. Fucking like JoJo Link. Take it. Yeah! Alright, next form. What is... armor plating? You want me to like steal it from you? Huh? Yeah, he do be like shield tiki or something. I don't know what it is. The only thing I can think of is like mystery seeds, maybe. Oh. What? Aghanim again? More tennis? Oh, I can't hit it. What? I love how bombs don't infinitely spawn anymore. The game recognized them past the phase. Yeah, it was a phase, Mom. Do I need the shield back? No. It's not a mirror shield. What could I possibly do here? Maybe it's the same thing, he clamps onto the bomb? Let me see. His name's Ramrock. Sounds like Ramrod. Orbs cannot be struck back. I see. I see. Why scent seeds specifically, I don't know, but that's what the guide is telling me. I'm even gonna pull out my fucking shield. Why not? I have to ricochet, apparently. Ricochet too! The game everybody's been waiting for. Oh, I probably shouldn't have a shield now that I think about it. Oh. That hurts, huh? Angry cat sound effect. What? So he doesn't fully approach the wall with the laser. Good to know. Oh, get fucked. Wait, what? 2 giant iron balls. Nice balls. Why am I... what? Wrong thing. So I'm guessing I gotta hit him out of the air and just pick him up and toss him at him. Oh. No, he has to reel them in. He has a chain hook that pulls them in. What? I couldn't pick it up. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, it hurts. What? Okay. Enlighten me, game. Enlighten me, guide. Yeah, I guess you pick it up. I'm just taking damage at the worst time. That sucks. Alright, come on, idiot. Huh. Just don't have the perfect timing for this, huh? I like how the sprite of the boss aligns with me. It wants to be just close enough to hit. I can't pick this up. What? Use the power glove to pull the opposite hand. Oh! Didn't think of that one. Pull the opposite hand. Okay? Sure? That was pretty nonsensical for a boss. Reminds me of the Tower of the Gods, though. A little bit. That boss has way less mechanics than this one does. This thing goes hard as fuck. For a second I was like, how do I get down there again? But I remember now. Just gotta do this stupid, silly puzzle again. It's a bit stupid, a bit silly. It's a bit of a silly billy. Alright, let's move on. Clear all this bullshit out, get my fairy, and move on. I don't know what to expect after this. I guess just a final boss battle, yeah? But we have the entire Black Tower. I assume that that's a real dungeon. Not just like 3 floors of enemies or something. I could be wrong, I guess. Who knows? Give me the fairies, yes. I'm strong now. Alright. Well, I should be able to devise a strategy for this very quickly now that I remember all of this. Like, endlessly smacking his hands back at him, and not caring about what happens at all. Seems like, so far, the only hard phase is the bomb phase. And then I have no idea what I'm doing with the chain ball phase. I have no clue what the fuck that thing is. I like how this dude has laser eyes. Nice. Good timing. You like these speedrun strats? Yeah. Somewhat of a Zelda runner myself. Peter! You know, I'm somewhat of a Zelda speedrunning expert myself. Okay, I'm popping out the timing on that really good. I guess I don't need it anymore, huh? I don't know why I'm told to use scent seeds for this, but sure, if it works, that's fine. Apparently this phase randomly shoots lasers. Just like the phase that comes after this. Or maybe it starts with this phase and continues. I don't know, whatever. Maybe it's only this phase. I only saw it a couple of times there. Of course, he whips it out right whenever I bring it up. I'm still max HP. Nice. Talk about a challenge run getting completed here. Hitless boss attempt. Oh, get fucked. So, I gotta pick the opposite one up. But, how? Apparently I just pick up the orbs. That's it. So I might as well bring, Pegasus seeds. Just so I can dodge a little easier. I take that back, holy fuck. What? What is it? What do I have to do for this? Pull the opposite hand, but it does not fucking work. Still moving around the top. Do I have to, like, hit him? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm gonna save state here just to figure this out, and if I, like, I don't know, if I win first attempt, so be it. But what the fuck? What is this? Does... Okay, okay. Sure. I guess it makes sense now. Fucking absurd. I can't believe I took that much damage trying to figure that out, though. Come on, asshole. Come on. Firing both at once now. Come on. Oh, this is a very annoying phase. And what? What? No. No way. I'm not going through the whole boss again. I mean, this is enough of a challenge, I might as well just restart here. This is fucking some silly billy shit, dude. You have to grab in advance, but if you get anywhere near his extremities, you just take way too much damage. The hitbox is actually like 8 pixels or something crazy. And he loves aiming like in a diagonal direction that would absolutely fuck you over. He loves putting it in your way. Come on. Okay, 1. Fuck him finally. God. What the flying fucking shit is this? What a silly boss. I don't know if I want to even attempt this without just using the load state. Fuck this. Yeah, like, oh, the purest way, but honestly, just, I want to save time. I don't want to sit here raging over this. Probably wouldn't have thought of it if Olivia wasn't telling me to save state over and over again. Fucker, come on. I'm just gonna soak 3 hits into him, I think, so... I'm really just sitting here waiting for this to happen, pretty much. Oh, what a fucking crackhead. This guy bolts it out as fast as possible, dude. Okay, that did count as a hit. I thought I was too close to the wall, and I was like, oh no. You just really gotta line it up, I guess, was my problem. Bye. Oh my, like, oh my god, streamer, dude! Streamer, dude! You save stated it's like not a legit run anymore, my dude. Alright, the last piece of time. Got the falling star, an essence of time. The eternal light of this heavenly body acts as guide to the other essences. There we go. Nice, the 8th dungeon completed.
Up next is the Black Tower.
Like I said, I'm trying to avoid spoilers. I think we just straight up have the final boss. Now I'm looking at this. Guess we can bump into the witch again. Let's just go for it. Maybe I can get to the end of the game right now. And also rage and save state again. We've only been going for 2 hours. Might as well try for it. Triforce it! Alright, let's go hit up the Black Tower, I guess. We have every piece of time that we need. Time to warp. Bye-bye.
To the Black Tower.
What? Odd. There's a reselect option. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know why it says reselect. I guess go back would be the same function, so sure. A little more preciseness. I believe we're in the right time for this as well. Let's just go. I don't know if I'm missing something from like the trading quest or something.
But it is now time for the Black Tower.
Wait a sec. Wasn't it south before? Did it get temporarily displaced at some point? This is just the castle, but... Could it be that this is the Black Tower as well? I don't know. Let's go through time. Screw it. Let's see what's on the other side. What the fuck? I forgot about this. Send me back. This is the wrong time. I'm not meant to be here. Yeah, so I guess we can get a potion to full regen, but I don't know. We have to visit the Maku tree anyway. Let's go see what happens. To the Maku tree. To my big tree waifu. Oh wait, it's just a seedling back then, right? We're in the past? Oh, we might as well talk to her one time. Just visit me after you've grown up. I'll wait for you no matter how long. Okay. It's time to travel. Back to the future. Link to the future. Dude's still mining away with his diamond pickaxe. Alright. All of the pieces of time acquired. Link. You collected all 8 essences of time and know their power. Thanks to you, time flows true in me again. And I remember all I had forgotten. I'm the guardian of Nehru, Oracle of Ages. And my Maku seed can be used only by a hero who knows the powers of the essences of time. The hero who knows the essences of time sees unwavering truth across time and space. You can do this. Link, you can stop Veran. Take this. What is this? An orb? Ponders the orb. Got a huge Maku seed. It should penetrate evil forces. What a temporal anomaly. What a waste. You're too late. Give up, Link. Don't you know all your efforts are for naught? What? Twin Rova? We're the Gerudo Witches, Twin Rova.
This world is ours to manipulate. No matter how much you struggle, the dark rites will begin soon. Remember our name as if it was sorrow. The name of Twin Rova.
Missed the chance for the full voice lines there, but whatever. Link, it's Twin Rova. Twin Rova. Who thought the terrible Gerudo witch Twin Rova would appear? What could her plan be? I'm filled with sorrow, just as Twin Rova hoped. But you're smiling. The world is doomed. You must stop Queen Ambi at the Black Tower and cast down Veran, please. Bye. What? Oh. I thought I got another cutscene. I walked right back into my portal. My temporal portal. Well, again, I hope you guys are enjoying so far tonight. Let's see if we can't finish this. If we're that close to the end, I might as well do it. Twin Rova, huh? Kome and Kotake. Oh, do I want rings? You guys sell rings?
Welcome to Vassal Jewelers. 4 rings, I see. I see. I call this the Maples ring.
Maple meetings up.
That's what this ring is.
Fucking based.
It's 20 rupees. I see. I call this the Frimsicle ring. Short damage down, but sometimes deadly.
Oh, I had the duplicate.
I see. I call this a like ring.
I had one. Nice.
Pegasus ring. Lengthen Pegasus seed's effect.
That's pretty cool. I'm probably not going to use it. As much as I was complaining about wanting it to last longer, seeing as how we're close to the end of the game. I want you to list rings. We switch out Fist ring even though it's silly. I need that one ring I just got, Maple's ring. Give me that.
Rings do nothing unless worn.
Can I get Maple now? Is it time for maple syrup? I think it's a bow on the ring is what it's depicting. I'm not sure though. Not here. No maple here.
Well, it indeed is time.
Vasu ends up being the final boss.
Yes. Welcome back indeed to Vassal Jewelers. For you had little not knowledge to know that I am Veran, Emperor of the Rings.
Okay, let's go. Time to go to Black Tower. What? Am I mistaken? Is it just blocked off in this timeline? I couldn't find it going back to the past. That's the whole thing that happened earlier before we went back to the Maku tree. Interesting sound effect. Why did I get sent back? Strange force. Am I not allowed in here right now? Weirdly enough, we were sent back by a strange force before. Again, it's just not gonna work, huh?
The temporal powers at work here are too mighty.
Probably gotta just talk to a cutscene or something. Let's go. Let's fucking go, boys. So yeah, we're gonna run into Ralph. Alright. Oh, it's just there and I didn't see it. So, Link, you finally made it. I came to destroy Veran. Veran has taken control of Queen Ambi, right? And to beat Veran, I must defeat Queen Ambi. Well, Queen Ambi, Veran, I'll destroy the both of you. And the people of this age and of our age will have peace. But what will happen to me? Link, don't forget me. I mean, I think of you as a friend. Okay, I'm going. Ralph can do it. Goodbye, Link. Link, wait!
Link, I was researching the past and I found something awful. Ralph is a descendant of Queen Ambi. Do you know what that means? Ralph lives now because Queen Ambi lived in the past. If Ambi is slain, Ralph will never exist. I came to try to stop Ralph, but I couldn't.
Link, please, stop Ralph. He means to sacrifice himself for the people of this age by slaying Queen Ambi. You can't allow Ralph to make such a sacrifice.
You're the only one who can save Ralph and all of us, Link. Impa and I will find a way to give strength to the villagers. Please, Link, save Ralph.
I'm probably just gonna save state again as we enter the dungeon, because I just want to go to the final boss. It's time to go.
The Black Tower.
Sounded like I was snoring for a second there. Tried to pull out the biggest old man announcer voice I could. Alright, well here we are at the end of the game. Again, I never really expected to play these games, and I'm glad I picked them up. And like I've said before, once we beat Oracle of Ages, we're moving on to Oracle of Seasons. Not tonight though, I'm kinda all Zelda'd out at this point. I feel like I wouldn't be able to fully appreciate Seasons if we just instantly started it. Not even waited a couple of days to get back. Yeah, here we are. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Just tons of enemies so far. As the guide had said earlier. Already lost HP, nice. I'm gonna whip out the power ring again. I probably need that for the boss. Although, again, light ring could be immensely useful. Just taking too much damage. I would like my sword beams back, but this is fine. Really, I don't think I have to fight any of this. Just trying to stay safe and also regenerate HP if I can. Nice. Yeah, we're there. Give, please, take energy. Olivia 103 Triforce. We're getting to the end. And soon, once we defeat Veran, we'll unlock Hatsune Miku. Okay, just wanted to say that. To be fair, we saw this earlier. Hold on. Nehru and the cooler Nehru. Die, please. Nehru does kind of look a little bit like Miku. Oh, that's my art. Whoops. I mean, we showed that earlier. It's not like I'm trying to hide it, but yeah, if you didn't know, I made some art for just some really quick practice art for Dweller's Empty Path. This is Yoki. This image. Somewhat Miku-esque Nehru. What? I just opened it and it disappeared again. What? Excuse me? What the fuck happened there? I opened it and I must have hit cancel or something. Whatever. The whole joke is ruined. Nehru and the cooler Nehru, possessed by the evil magic of Veran. There's dark clouds in the distance. Speaking of dark cloud, That was a clutch dodge. Did you see that shit? Nice. That's a nice little attention to detail there. Please just die. Thank you. We're almost at the top floor. I like these weird demon face statues. Is that what Veran wants to become? Some weird goofy demon face? So I guess I couldn't come here before, huh? Yo! All of nature is united. All space and time working in unison here. Oh. It was an illusion. Yeah, I probably wasn't supposed to come up here before. Probably just did nothing.
The Black Tower turret.
What? I am healed. Don't tell me this is a full-ass dungeon. No, it looks like there's just a bunch of enemies. Some of them running back and forth ceaselessly. They were told absolutely to kill Link, and that's it. No, I think this is just a short puzzle dungeon, if I'm correct. This doesn't seem like a legit dungeon, just a named dungeon. Kind of like a grotto, if you will. Stop. Fucking die. Stop. Stop. Just keeps forcing me back down the stairs for no reason. Please just fucking die! God damn it. Ugh. Bust out on him. Alright, I guess I go this way. Look at these idiots. All these sword goons everywhere. What? Since when can wizrobes travel through walls? Nice. That's like an old-ass Zelda mechanic. Will you fuck off? Oh my god. Resets their HP every fucking time. Hey, Ambi, I know you're like an evil dick, but can you chill a little bit? Queen Ambi's Black Tower and also Veran, can you both chill? I don't think there's any particular route you're meant to take. I think you just find your way to the one you want to go to. There's also an owl here, I guess. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty open.
What say you, owl? What is your great divine wisdom?
Truth glares at your back. What is that supposed to mean? Alright. What the fuck? What the fuck? Look at all this. Hey, welcome, Zan. Welcome back, my dude. We're just finishing up this game. What? Is this like a complete random dungeon? Okay. I'm happy being there to share the end with Brendan friends. Hey, yeah, I'm glad you're here to see this. I know you could probably beat this game way faster than I can, but I'm glad to be beating this for my very first time. Welcome back, Zan. Was that a get-together with friends? How's it going? Oh, we're doing great tonight. We're just enjoying playing some more Zelda. Like I said, we're almost at the very end of this. Honestly, I just want to beat this. I'm gonna figure out like exactly what the solution is. Black Tower turret. 4 flames will surround Link and spread out. I hope you had fun hanging out with your funds. I hope you had fun hanging out with your friends. Take the next to last one in the bottom horizontal row. Next to last and bottom horizontal, so this? It's a labyrinth. It's like the inside of my ass. Oh my god. What the fuck is this room? I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be a looping puzzle is what that was. We're still just in the same area. This is quite stark and sinister now. What? I guess it's just a big upper segment. Watch out for those Lionels. Watch out for those wrist rockets. Had lots of fun? I'm glad you had fun, my dude. Okay, here we are. Just popping in to say hey. Hey? Welcome. Yeah, like I said, I'm glad you had a good night. I hope the rest of your night goes well. We could create a level inspired by your ass. Yes. ass-only playthrough. You must be Ralph of Ambi's line.
Ha! I have no time for such a small fry.
Forgot we gave Veran a very, like, weird evil guy voice.
Be gone with you. Do you want to fight me? Don't make me laugh, fool. Is the body of Ambi's your ancestor? You slay me, you'll vanish from this world. Still wish to fight?
You trickster! Fine, if I slay you, I vanish. Maybe it is terrifying. If I must, I must. To do nothing and live just isn't me. Then it means nothing. I'll destroy you to protect the people of this age. You'll protect Nehru! Nehru! He fucking immediately got bodied, dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna save state. We want to get this done. Going to sleep? Alright, well I hope you have a fantastic sleep. I had an awesome sleep. I can't wait to sleep more, honestly. Oh, Link. Because of my kindness.
Young Ralph still lives. But you still attack me. If you damage Ambi's body, Ralph will vanish. You can't intend to end your dear friend's life by your own hand.
Bye-bye. Once again, a princess is possessed, or a queen. Veran is kind? Kinda, yeah, I guess Veran could have killed us all. That voice, Link. I couldn't do it. Don't I look the fool? Nehru. I feel like we're playing Golden Sun again, just so dramatic. Fucking... I don't want to save talking to him every time.
You come despite my warning. Do you not value your life, or are you a mere fool? Regardless, it won't be easy. I'll teach you your place. I'll not be as kind as before.
Well, here we are, yeah, it's the final boss battle. I can take damage slicing at him right away. What did we have to do, long hook? Oh, this is gonna be bad. The DPS is so strong with Veran right now. Stop! Stop! How was I supposed to do this? Wasn't that switch hook? What? How do I do this? Latch on with long hook? Oh, you have to shoot her with a mystery seed to negate her power. I see. Yeah, I just read that in the guide right as you said that, Olivia. Thank you. I mean, this is definitely the learning phase, so I'm probably gonna die several times. Okay, now we switch hook. I forgot about that part. Yeah, take that, Veran. Alright, pull out the seed shooter again. I guess I could hit myself with Pegasus if I want. Oh, you can like really break the cycle if you just instantly go for it. Take that. I mean, seeing as how this boss fight isn't like mega hard, I might not even save after I beat this segment. She's moving around so fast. Come on, slow down. What is this, spiders? Why you got spiders? Move your damn spiders out of my... What? I didn't even have to switch hook. What happened?
I never expected to be beaten by this boy.
Yeah? Link, what happened? I feel as though I've been caught in a bad dream. As if pure evil had inhabited my body. What? I must leave at once. I see worry in your eyes. Should have done as I was told. Nice jump. Yeah, this is definitely the end.
Well done. I thought I might possess you this time. Perhaps you have a different flavor from that fool, Ralph.
Flavor of body possession?
You've seen me like this before, but this is my true form. You'll regret making me show my true might.
Oh no, it's Mount Aleph all over again. What the fuck? 4 links.
I'll give you reasons to fear Veran, sorceress of shadows.
Bye. Bye, clone links. What is this bullet hell boss? I get HP back. Nice. HP back guaranteed. I'm assuming she respawns links. So I probably just keep getting HP back. Yeah. I'm just gonna save then. Hold on. I'll just save here. If I can regenerate enough HP, then it's fine. Might as well just make it easier on myself. We're getting there, hypers! Seeing these two tiles spread about, and seeing 4 links, I feel like this is a Deep Four Swords reference or something. Take that damage, Veran. Get smacked. You harpy lady. Harpy's feather duster. That's what I am. I'm feather dusting you out of here. Ow. Do I dare use Mystery Seeds and just fucking ranger it? Oh my god! It's actually faster in some circumstances. You go back to the beginning of the game.
Veran resets the universe. Your timeline has ceased to exist. Only the Prime Link exists anymore. You fail to exist, Link.
It doesn't give me anything. I was hoping there'd be some joke there. Eternal darkness deletes your save, etc. We might as well use the seed shooter while I can. It's kinda nice. I can hit sometimes whenever I don't want to get close. And you know, don't stand so close to Veran. What? Stop DVD screensavering! Stop that. What? Excuse me? I had Mystery Seeds equipped. That's what the Gale Seed effect there. That's some weird magic combination. I probably would do more damage with my sword, but this particular fight's not too bad. I can afford to miss sometimes if it means I'm not taking a shitload of damage, like just now. There's some interesting pixel design, sprite work. Well, hopefully I get more HP after this. Otherwise, I don't mind this part of the fight too much. Yeah, sometimes, depending on what gets shot out, I can warp her projectiles. That's weird. Ow. I keep running directly into it. That didn't work? Fucking die. Yeah, it's like any projectile object. Mystery Seed makes it warp. That's weird. It's time to go back. I probably should be using the sword just for increased damage. Oh my god. I got hit so many times in a row there. Like, streamer dude, you're not playing legit. I know. Sword more damage, yeah. It's level 2 plus power ring right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if it fucking hammers out the blows. Just gotta be really cautious. I can afford to take a couple hits there as long as I can trade blows. But again, I don't know if there's more HP in the next segment. Fucker! Triple shot? Veran pulled out the triple sec. Triple sec. Wait, moving fast now, huh?
DVD screensaver looking ass.
As long as I can get past this, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Yeah!
This should not have happened to me.
You know, in fact, I have such low HP, but I'm just gonna save again, just to a different save state. Link, are you alright? Link, you did it! Even I thought it was over this time, but Nehru was there. This is the end of the game, really? Yes! Yes. Give, please, take energy. Give, please, take energy. GG! Yeah! Thanks for being here for this. I appreciate all of you who have watched along since the first part, and also those of you who dropped in just tonight. But Nehru was there. She can't always remain helpless. I'm gonna train, so I'll be able to protect Nehru on my own. You've finally beaten Veran. Nice sirens. Now the chaotic flows of time should return to normal. Shall we go back to the village? It seems. Uh-oh. Final boss? What happened?
You won't get away so easily.
Uh-oh. Of course the tower collapses. What? I got grabbed by a floor master. Oh. Oh. I remember this. Is this what I think it is?
How cold of you to run off and leave me all alone. But my, aren't you courageous? You've spoiled all my plans. I hope to avoid revealing this vile shape. You'll pay for my humiliation with your life. Now, Link, it is your turn to taste despair.
Turtle?
And the fear of death.
Turtle? Turtle form? I thought this was the dragon. You know, a little bit of spoilers for you there. Whatever Veran touches turns to goop, huh? What do I do with bombs? Goop bombs? Well, this is quite weird. I don't like that I'm just tanking damage straight up. What? This is such a weird looking boss. Let's try it with low HP, otherwise I'll save again with higher HP. Oh, I just smash her a million times, huh? That was not hard at all. In fact, I could probably flawlessly cycle this. Ah, I see references to Link's Awakening as well. Veran shapeshifts into the black form. I forget what it's called, this. Okay, Spoder time? We're just gonna save through all of this, fuck it. Time for big Spoder now. Okay, this does not like me. Why does this look familiar, though? Kinda reminds me of, Kinda reminds me of Minish Cap a little bit. I did not mean to toss that way. Bombs? Bomb did something. It made it laugh or something like that. If you die, you return back? Do I really? Let me try it real quick. Nice webbing, dude. We go all the way back to the first boss, as Zelda usually does. That's fine. We'll just save state through it, I don't care. I just want to beat it. I'm not too concerned about, like, streamer did it perfect! After bomb, you have to spam sword. Oh, I see, thank you. Is this Quelaag form? Whoa. Like, Zelda had it before Dark Souls, what the hell? Okay, save again. Just pausing so we have like a proper time period to save. I believe there's 3 or 4 forms. Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind doing it cheesy way. I did it the same way for Link's Awakening DX. It's fine. Just gotta do it flawless. See, just gotta do it flawless. God damn it. And being able to take at least 1 hit would be nice here. Thank God Thank God I got here while you're still streaming. Saw your notification, said I'll pop in later. Got sent on the nostalgia trip of music, AMVs, and Dragon Ball. Watched some porn. Saw the new Spider-Man trailer. Hung out a bit on Reddit. Finally read some manga. I finally made it. Welcome to the final frontier. At the end of the universe, it's just nothing but Bran.
My body withers, but you are too late. My role was to disrupt the currents of time, to flood humanity in sorrow. Despair that fills this land has already passed through this tower and on to Twin Rover. I see it, burning blue, the flame of sorrow.
Alright, that's a little foreshadowing to the secret boss for whenever we beat Seasons. I think the boss is in both games, isn't it? Or does it only appear in Seasons? Link, what's happening inside? Alright, we truly beat it this time. Look at him popping out like a badass. Link, I'm so glad you're safe. Thank goodness. You really beat Veran, didn't you? Nice work, Link. You're amazing. Huh? Queen Ambi. She saw you get shut in and turned and ran. Let's go. I like how I've literally 1/4 of a heart left. Link's gonna have to retire after this. What's with the spooky music? What? Are you gonna take on Ralph? What? Link, you're safe. I just called my knights from the palace to help since you were locked inside the tower. Don't startle me like that. I thought Veran's tricks had gotten you. Link, thanks to you, everyone is back to normal. I thank you. Hey, that's a feels good, man. Everybody that was turned to stone is now living again. Everybody that was displaced in time, they return. All of the monkeys who are frozen return too. And the boonies. Okay. This cutscene reminds me kind of the Twisted Tales of Spike McFang. I never played it growing up, I only played a couple of minutes. But it looks so cool. And I always associate it with Link to the Past because it was a SNES game and my cousin had both of them. Very pretty, like, Animal Forest game though. Link, my respect for you has grown. I thought it was over when you got locked in the tower. I never thought you'd outdo me. Ralph is my grandson's grandson's grandson. You, too, have great courage. Should be the pride of my people. And you, Queen Ambi, Veran is gone, so now you can be my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. A queen. I'm so proud. How rude, I still am young. Don't call me Granny. Okay. I'm reluctant to part, but we must return to our own age. Time travel confirmed. Alright, there it is. All is well in this age. You may return without worry. We shall never forget you. What a great image. What?
Link, don't think it ends here.
I don't know whose voice this is. Is that Gen? Oh, it's, okay, good. It's Twin Rova.
Behold, Veran, the troubles you cause have filled the land with cries of sorrow. It has given birth to the flame of sorrow which burns brightly. When this flame brightens the darkness, our wish shall be granted.
Alright. There's Kome and Katake. Katake? I don't remember. The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. Well, there it is. Like I said, we're gonna take my password from this game, move it on to Seasons, and we're gonna play Seasons with my previous save file, basically. Oh, there's a nice Link statue now, huh? More cutscene? Oh, we're just hopping, skipping, jumping around, being excited. Link's just standing there staring. Nice Link statue. That's so cool. He's so excited he just passed out. He's like, oh, I'm embarrassed by this. Well, that's cool. I'm sure someone saw this image at one point and was like, why are there two Links? Like, they never played this. Hey, there's syrup. Maple syrup, whatever her name is. Whatever that witch's name is. She's finally getting stopped for once instead of just flying around all the time. Yay, friends! This really feels like Dweller's Empty Path again. Cool. I'm so glad I referenced that. Yeah, that's what syrup looks like, by the way. Or maple. Fuck, how do I keep mixing her name up? I didn't know that. I looked her up and tried to find some art for thumbnails. I was like, what is this, like, lost child witch? Yeah, he can't quite learn it. He can't handle it. Only Link is capable of performing the spin attack. Sorry, Ralph. Nah. Looks like you aren't the strongest in this town. Oh, them building the statue, huh? Nice. It looks so smooth. What, you made the two guys work on it and then lift it then, immediately? Wouldn't you want to, like, give them a break? Make the whole guard squad lift it? What's the Zelda game with a Shadow Hyrule, Triforce, and Link? Link Between Worlds? Remember people really liking that one? Unless you mean Link to the Past. I don't know, there's a couple of different Shadow Worlds. That could be Twilight Princess, too. There's a few of them. Oh, look at this beautiful backdrop. Yusuke Nakano. Alright, we gotta find funny names. Again. Why Tanaka? Why? T Hada? Toda? Why Yamada T Tezuka? M Narita. Wait a second. K Mizuki. Why Yamashita K Kando? Koji Kando? Nose take. Nose take. Bill. Just Bill. Bill Trinan? I recognize some of these names. Teresa Lilligren? Leslie Swan. Jeff Miller. The new cast of Oracle of Ages, the TV show. Ayanagi Milky Izumi. M. Miguchi. Minoru Arakawa. Mike Fukuda. Abu. Original Zelda staff. Super Mario Club. And no way debug staff. Thanks, Americans. Thanks for debugging, North Americans. Noritaka Funamizu. Shigeru Miyamoto. Alright, I'm done reading names. Here I was trying to look for a silly name, and I'm just finding all good names. But yeah, I want to thank you very much for dropping by, enjoying this game with me as we experienced it for my first time ever. Like I said, I've seen Vinesauce play it, but this is the first time I've ever played through it myself. The end. Alright, there's my password. I guess if you want to use it too. I'll remember to look back in the VOD for this. I don't need to like screenshot or anything. Alright. To be continued in The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. So like I said, we're gonna play Oracle of Seasons immediately after this. Not like, you know, tonight or anything, but now that we've beaten this, we can move on to the next one, and you bet, by golly, I'm moving on to it. So yeah, for the YouTube viewers and for the Twitch audience, I hope you enjoyed. But for the YouTube viewers, that's gonna end it for me. For Twitch, stick around. We got more stream coming up in just a bit. So yeah, we're doing some more Metroid Fusion. Maybe even finishing that game tonight too. We'll see. But yeah, appreciate ya, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.